Yo, yo, yo. We're gonna ride some more on this bed winch man hating ultra diseased mind of Malika Andrews of ESPN. So somebody must have told her that her shit don't stink. She's carrying on this rampage, this feminist laced attack and hatred of men. And if you ask her exactly what exactly her beef and her problem is, I guarantee you she won't even know because she's arguing an argument that hasn't even been raised. She's quick to say, well, don't blame the victim. You're blaming the victim. These women's identities should not be revealed. I disagree, and a whole host of other people disagree with the matter also. Why shouldn't their IDs be revealed? The relations, the sexual relations, whatever happened, was consensual. Both parties agreed to it. Now, a lot of people thought Emi Udoka was married to Nia Long. They are not married, from what I understand. They just have a long-term relationship that was going on at the time, like 12 years. 12 years y'all together, and he ain't trying to wife you up. There must be something to that. There must be a reason why everybody trying to kiss Nia Long's ass. Like, oh, she's so beautiful. She's so this, so that. She looked so great in Love Jones. Love Jones is over 20 years old. Come on now. Let's stop the cap. Stop the bullshit. Get off your fantasy pony and ride the horse of reality in this motherfucker. What's wrong with y'all? But this one, she tried to what she tried to do. She tried to check Stephen A. Smith on his own show, and he put a stop to that shit like quick, fast, and in a hurry. And I don't rock with Stephen A. Smith like that on a lot of shit, but he did exactly what he was supposed to do in that situation. Because how dare you? And a lot of these women from the community, they come off with this arrogant attitude and thought that they own and can say anything they want about black men. They could drag the name of black men through the mud. They don't even need they won't even seek out the truth of the matter, the facts of any story. If the story is negatively speaking about a black man, they could care less if it's true or not. They're going to hop on that and they're going to ride that to the 10th power. Because that's their whole mission anyway, these liberal black feminists, bedwenches. That's what they want to do anyway. So if it's a negative thought out there about a black man, that's right up their alley. Because they hate black men anyway. And a lot of them hate men as a whole overall anyway. Just listen to them talk. She keeps saying that we're not going to blame the victim. Who's the victim in this? If it was agreed upon, if both parties agreed to smash, if these women agreed to let him smash, I mean, what's the problem? How is he wrong? He's not married to Nia Long. Ain't that what y'all, modern day women say nowadays? If it's not a ring on your finger, then you don't owe that man anything. Isn't that what some of you say? Isn't that some of you say? What the fuck are y'all even talking about? So when it's in a situation of y'all, and it's y'all opinion from you, so when you with a guy and y'all not married, I've even heard some of y'all women say this. Why does this guy want the wifey treatment if he's not putting a ring on it? I've even heard that come out of y'all mouth. So then, why should Emi Udoka treat Nia Long like his wife then? If she's not indeed that, what's the problem? And the women that he smashed, if they were already in marriages, then they are the ones that should be held accountable because they took that oath. They went to the church or wherever to get married. They consummated that marriage. They have wedding rings on their fingers. So they are indeed spoken for, and they still chose to let Emi Udoka smash. So if it's a violation of the policies of the Boston Celtics organization, and these women who are also employees of the Boston Celtics organization, then their identities and names should be revealed also. That's fair. And I agree with Stephen A. Smith. If you gonna make it fair, then their identity should also be revealed. If you want to keep the matter private, then the whole thing should have been kept private. Emi Udoka's involvement and the details and what happened or however it happened, that also should have been kept private. All they had to do was come out and say, company policy has been violated. Emi Udoka will be suspended for 1 season. That's all we're going to say about the matter. That is if you really intended on keeping the matter privately. But don't be hypocrites and go falling over your heels and, head over heels trying to protect these women who don't need protection because they made the conscious choice to let Udoka smash them cakes. So when are they also going to be held accountable? Why are they being protected so much? If anybody should be angry, it should be the husbands of these women who they stepped out on. That's the bigger issue. That's the bigger matter right there. Then you got these far-leaning feminist liberal BWs like Malika Andrews who just coming out there looking for a fight that nobody is even engaged in. Everybody's talking about this situation and trying to get the facts, the truth. But she wants to get on TV with all her virtue signaling, and we know what kind of talk language that she's spitting out there when she's saying the shit that she's saying. Oh, don't blame women and all this. I don't like how everybody trying to blame women. Well, they should be blamed because they violated their marriage in the first fucking place. So why should they be coddled? That's the fucking problem in this country right now. Stop coddling these bitches. What the fuck? When is this shit going in and shit? You gonna wait till this country comes to its full-fledged demise and decay? I guess so, because that's obviously the direction that these feminists want this world to come to. So quick to say how toxic and how plagueful and how men are so wrong and this and that. I guarantee you motherfuckers won't be saying that if this country gets fucking invaded. I guarantee you we get invaded. All the toxicness of men, you're going to want us to exude all of that shit to protect this motherfucker so that y'all can sit on y'all ass and be at your leisure and watch the fireworks. I guarantee you you'll be looking forward to toxic masculinity at that point. Now, won't you? Malika Andrews and the rest of you bitches to think like her. Y'all need to sit in the corner and shut the fuck up. Or better yet, put on an apron and get the fuck in the kitchen and make some sandwiches. Period.